having the honor of introducing my performance. And this, of course, as you all know, is a new edition of Tuesday evening performances here, in addition to the already fantastic lineup of summer. As with every OSF production, we begin with the land acknowledgement, and that is an acknowledgement of the actual and literal land upon which we stand today and living here in Ashland. The Oregon Shakespeare Festival in Ashland, Oregon is located within the ancestral homelands of the Shasta, Takelma, and Latgawa peoples, who have lived here since time immemorial. In the 1850s, these tribes were displaced when colonization and gold rush brought thousands of Euro-Americans to their lands, leading to warfare, epidemics, starvation, and villages being burned. Starting in 1853, treaties were signed confederating these tribes and others together, who would be referred to as the Rogue River Tribe. These treaties ceded most of their homelands to the United States, and in return, they were guaranteed a permanent homeland reserved for them. At the end of the Rogue River Wars in 1856, these tribes and many other tribes from Western Oregon were removed to the Siletz Reservation and the Grand Ronde Reservation. Today, the Confederate tribes of Grand Ronde Community of Oregon and the Confederate tribes of Siletz Indians are living descendants of the Takelma, Shasta, and Latgawa peoples of this area. And we encourage you to learn about the land that you reside on and to join us in advocating for the inherent sovereignty of Indigenous peoples everywhere. Thank you very much. It is an absolute honor to get to introduce my friend, Gene Burnett. This is perhaps his eighth or ninth season getting to play here at the OSF Green Show. He is a staple of our community, and he is one of the finest songwriters that you will ever hear. Really comes from the tradition of great American folk writers like Bob Dylan, and Willie Nelson. Yeah. If you're a songwriter, if you enjoy the art and the craft of writing songs, tonight is really for you in particular, and also just an enjoyable, fantastic, Gene has written many hundreds of songs that really range, and I love getting to listen to him. He is a treasure here in our community and a treasure for music locally and all over. Everybody, please welcome to the stage Gene Burnett.
Thank you. All right, Ashland, Tuesday night. Are you ready to party? Yeah, me neither. I had my heydays, those days have passed me. My memories, they's gonna have to last me. It's too late now, don't even ask me. I had my heydays, those days have passed me. I had a dream once, but then I woke up. I had a wife twice, but then we broke up. My job was so nice, but then I spoke up. I had a dream once, but then I woke up. I fought my demons, I always lost. I always had to pay the cost. The lesser evil, I chose it not. I fought my demons, I always lost. My double play days are all behind me. I play it safe, hey, but you can find me alive and okay, nothing to bind me. My double play days are all behind me. You can take my arm now, you can twist it. I'm on the farm now, I don't want to risk it. When you're on the news, wow, I'll be glad I missed it. You can take my arm now and you can twist it. I fought my demons, I always lost. I always had to pay the cost. The lesser evil, I chose it not. I fought my demons, I always lost. No more moonlighting, I'm on the ropes. I gave up fighting a long time ago. No police sightings, I'm staying home. No more moonlighting, I'm on the road. My resume, hey, is not too flashy. Don't drive no Porsche, I'm kinda crashy. My trailer's feng shui is a little trashy. My resume, hey, it's not too flashy. I fought my demons, I always lost. I always had to pay the cost. The lesser evil, I chose it not. I fought my demons, I always lost. I had my heydays, those days have passed me. My memories, they's gonna have to last me. It's too late now, don't even ask me. I had my heydays, those days have passed me. I've had my heydays, those days have passed me. Thank you, guys. You people. I have a lot of songs and I'm old, so forgive the lyric sheet here just to remind me. Just to remind me what the heck I'm doing here. This is a song I wrote about these moments that kind of take you out of time. I hope you have some of those. Singing is one of mine. I stole my soul from the restless wind. Gonna have to give it back again. But not today, there is no wind. I'm miles away from the restless wind. I stole my soul, I stole my love from the restless wind. Gonna have to give her back again. But not today, there is no wind. We're miles away from the restless wind. We dance around like kids again. We can't be found by the restless wind. Outside of time, there is no sin. Just the distant whine of the restless wind. I stole my friends from the restless wind. Gonna have to give stole my songs from the restless wind. Gonna have to give them back again, but not today. There is no wind. I'm miles away from the restless wind. I'm miles away from the restless wind. I'm miles away from the restless wind. So sorry, Mr. Soundman, I forgot to turn my pickup on. You probably figured that out, but it's on now. Luckily, we had a backup acoustic mic here, so that's so one thing that happened to me during the old pandemic there, remember that? I kind of lost my mojo for playing in noisy rooms and bars and coffee houses and background music and stuff. Started doing these open mics virtually, and then when everything came back, I said, I don't want to go back. So I just started my own. I post an open mic set, like 3 songs, on YouTube every Sunday night at 8 o'clock, and then I share it on my Facebook page, Gene Burnett Facebook, and then I post a whole bunch of links to my musical friends, people that I'm in the process of listening to. I've got a lot of musical friends that I was too busy or maybe too competitive to listen to back in the day, and now I'm listening to them. So Sunday nights I listen to my musical friends, and you know, if you're a friend of mine, you can post music there too, and I will listen to it. So one thing I do on my Sunday night sets is I pick a theme, because it helps me select songs. When you've got hundreds of songs, if you pick a theme, it's a little easier. So I'm going to play you a little mini theme here. So these are going to be 3 songs about dogs. Now, if you don't have a dog or don't like dogs, my songs are always about more than what they're about. So you can find something in there. This is whatever your political persuasion going into this coming election season. I'm thinking about writing in Willie. So, you know, if we're going to have a geezer, why not the very best geezer of all time? You can probably relate to this. See no reason for all this pain. Do we have to go through this again? I feel like running into the rain, like a mad dog barking at a hurricane. We got these hearts, we got these brains, we flushed them both right down the drain. I feel like running into the rain, like a mad dog barking at a hurricane. Gonna think a little smaller, a little closer to the bone. Come on, little doggy, come on home. That world is crazy, you should know. Leave that hurricane alone. How we got here, I can't explain. With all our phasers set to blame, I feel like running into the rain, like a mad dog barking at a hurricane. People try to break the chain, but no one really wants to change. I feel like running I belong to something called the Southern Oregon Songwriters Association. And one thing we do over there, we call it SOSA, is towards the end of the year we have like a little these Zoom meetings, and for those of us who are really into sharing our songwriting process, and we come up with songwriting challenges to answer for the coming year. So this is a song I wrote to one of those challenges, which is to write a song combining two subjects you know a lot about. So this is actually three: dogs, squirrels, and obsession. So remember, it's about more than what it's about. I can hear you softly calling. Sorry, one more time. I can hear you faintly calling from somewhere far behind. I'd love to come running, but I'm also disinclined to do anything but chase this thing I smell but cannot find. Love to come running, but I've got a squirrel on my mind. Squirrel on my mind, squirrel on my mind. I'll be crying in my sleep tonight. Squirrel on my mind, squirrel on my mind, squirrel on my mind. Love to come running, but I've got a squirrel on my mind. Well, I know I'm acting deaf, but I'm sure as hell not blind. My nose is into something, it's got me in a bind. You have been so good to me, you have been so kind. I love to come running, but I've got a squirrel on my mind. Squirrel on my mind, squirrel on my mind. I'll be crying in my sleep tonight. Squirrel on my mind, squirrel on my mind, squirrel on my mind. Love to come running, but I've got a squirrel on my mind. Now there are better things on which I have dined, even though my taste is somewhat unrefined. I don't know why I must, I guess I'm just resigned. Love to come running, but I've got a squirrel on my mind. The scenery is beautiful, and it might be a crime, but it's all the same to me, no matter how sublime. Every time I see a tree, I just wish that I could climb. I'd love to come running, but I've got a squirrel on my mind. Squirrel on my mind, squirrel on my mind. I'll be crying in my sleep tonight. Squirrel on my mind, squirrel on my mind, oh, squirrel on my mind. Love to come running, but I got a squirrel on my mind. Thank you. these plexiglass strips when I was playing farmers markets. Watching my lyrics blow down the path there. One more dog song. We adopted a dog, Hara, who's kind of a traumatized dog. She was found abandoned with puppies, maybe barely a year old, in an area where they keep packs of dogs to guard illegal cannabis grows. So she kind of grew up on a survival mode, and she fell in love with my wife Samarra immediately. But she's a natural with dogs. They bonded right away. But me, she's coming along. We're making real progress after a year and a half. But have you ever seen that bumper sticker? I'm trying to be the person my dog thinks I am. Well, I'm trying to be not to be the person my dog thinks I am. My dog thinks I'm evil, so but she's coming around. She's much less scared of me than she used to be. As long as Samarra's in the room, she's very nice to me. So. You don't like it when I'm standing over you. You duck me like my hand just through a shoe. Something makes the fear come over you. I guess like Hank, I have to pay for things I didn't do. I wish I knew your story from the moment you were born. What kind of world did you come from? What makes you feel so torn? Couldn't have been easy living out there on your own. You're strong, but you were crying out for home. So when I can, I sit instead of stand. Always have a treat inside my hand. You're right to not just trust some random man. I cannot read your mind, but I'll do what I can. I wish I knew your story from the moment you were born. What kind of world did you come from? What makes you feel so torn? Couldn't have been easy living out there on your own. You're strong, but you were crying out for home. No one has more fun when they are free. You help me feel the freedom locked in me. If I just had a way to make you see that I am on your side, and I will always be. I wish I knew your story from the moment you were born. What kind of world did you come from? What makes you feel so torn? Couldn't have been easy living out there on your own. You're strong, but you were crying out for home. You're looking at me apprehensively. Always the either or of love or flee. Meanwhile I keep showing up with treats. One day you'll feel safe enough to look at me and see that I don't need to know your story from the moment you were born. The kind of world that you came from, what makes you feel so torn? Couldn't have been easy living out there on your own. You're strong, but you have finally found a home. Sorry about those thumps. That's what happens when you get in and out of the way, so I know where it is. Okay, now another little mini set. I'm going to do a few love songs here. Songs from my lovely wife, Samarra, who I call my muse, my partner, and also my unindicted co-conspirator. This summer we're going to celebrate our 30th wedding anniversary. So this here is one of the first songs I ever wrote for her in 1994. She's unrestrainable, spirited, wild and free. She's uncontainable, she is quiet, she is deep. I don't ask her why, she wants to be with me. She's unrestrainable, spirited, wild and free. She pours through trouble like water pours through sand. She feels her way through every corner of the land. I don't ask her why, she wants me for her man. She pours through trouble like water pours through sand. I like the way she stops, I like the way she starts. I like the way she listens to her frightened heart. I don't ask her why, we are where we are. I like the way she stops, I like the way she starts. She walks like a wolf, crossing a frozen stream. She walks like a child, like a woman, like a walking dream. I don't ask her why, she walked her way to me. She walks like a wolf, crossing a frozen stream. She's got her hands in the mud, her eyes are on the sky. She feels the rain coming like she feels the tide. I know we are together. I don't ask her why. She's got her hands in the mud, her eyes are on the sky. Like no one else I know, she shows me how she feels. She doesn't run away, she pays for what she steals. I don't ask her why, she knows this is real. Like no one else I know, she shows me how she feels. She gives me simple lessons, helps my heart let go. Every day I'm finding out what I don't know. I don't ask her why, like she mean it, stop me in my tracks. Take me someplace special, I'm not coming back. I don't ask her why, I'm getting used to that, almost. She kissed me like she mean it, stop me in my tracks. Thank you. Yeah, I was listening to a lot of Dylan. So now I'm going to play you the very latest one. I've probably written 60 or so over the years, 30 years. You know. So this is the very latest one. It's kind of like a mini microcosm of the marriage, really. It's got a high note in it that I really can't hit consistently, but I give it a noble effort. It's something I'll always do. It's as easy for me as breathing. It's like caring for me to care for you. So wake me up in the middle of the dark, 'cause something's bothering you. That's what I expect of my own heart. I don't expect less of you. Caring for you is easy. I feel better when I do. It's as easy for me as breathing. There's a connection between the two. There's no shame in needing something that no one else around you seems to need. What you need is what you need. What you need is safe for me. So beautiful when I do. It's as easy for me as breathing. To care for me is to care for you. If I have it to give, it's yours. If I don't, at least you said it out loud. Sometimes that's enough to open a door. Sometimes that's enough to clear the cloud. Caring for you is easy. It's something I'll always do. It's as easy for me as breathing. So I'm sure you've all had this experience. One day I was, going through a beautiful summer. Weather's great. Everything's fine. Everything's normal. Everything's great. Oh, puppies. And then you open the window and you look outside and it's just white, just smoke, just white. And that happened to me a couple years ago, and the first thought that came into my head was, well, just like that, we're back to this. It's not just about what it's about, though. It's also it's about relationships, too. Just like that, we're back to this. Just like that, we're back to this. Just when I thought we couldn't miss. Just like that, we're back to this. We had our share of summer bliss. Now we just stare into the abyss. All that fresh air, blow it a kiss. 'Cause just like that, we're back to this. Just like that, we're back to this. Just like that, we're back to this. We used to sigh, now we just hiss. 'Cause just like that, we're back to this. On a dime, this thing can twist. Our only crime is to exist. Close the blinds, get out the list. 'Cause just like that, we're back to this. Just like that, we're back to this. Just like that, we're back to this. This might just be all that there is. 'Cause just like that, we're back to this. It might be true what we resist. Going through will just persist. It will intrude, it will insist. Till just like that, we're back to this. Just like that, we're back to this. Just like that, we're back to this. This must be where the answer is. 'Cause just like that, we're back to this. Just like that, we're back to this. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for listening. It's so nice to be listened to, isn't it? Yeah, it's here for listening. All right, so writing songs is kind of a therapy for me. It helps me sort out my life, to give different parts of me their songs, and I feel like if I don't, they get cranky and they overthrow the parliament in my head and take over the government, and that's no fun. So I let them all sing. I'm playing some family-friendly stuff here tonight, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. I really do have hundreds of songs, and some of them have adult language, and some of them are political, and some of them are not, and some of them are funny, and some of them are serious, and some of them are mean, some of them are nice. And several years ago, I decided to get back to kind of my folk roots, so I made all my songs available free at my website. I literally have 41 albums that you can listen to them or download them free at GeneBurnett.com. I got a little postcard here if you can't remember GeneBurnett.com. Thank you. And I'd rather be heard than rich, so I'm just like, if you take all my songs and share them with everybody all over the world, that would be fantastic. There's a tip jar on my website. There's a tip jar under my YouTube videos. You want to give me a tip, that's awesome too, but I'd much rather they go out into the world than get a bunch of tips, because these are just sandcastles, really. I mean, you arrange them and then it all goes back into the stream eventually. So the longer they're here, the more they might help someone out. So do that. Go to GeneBurnett.com. Take a bunch of music. I got one more song here. This one's a little preachy, sort of a Taoist / folk music point of view. Have y'all ever heard the song The Worried Man Blues? Takes a worried man.
Sing a worried song.
That is the folk credo. You don't sing that song unless you're worried. Show business is you sing that song no matter how you feel. And, you know, that's okay. I'm not knocking it. I'm just urging you not to do it. Don't shake it from the outside in. Shake it from the inside out. Don't shake it from the outside in. Shake it from the inside out. Don't sing a worried song if you're not worried now. Don't shake it from the outside in. Shake it from the inside out. Like Elvis told the world with every twist and shout. I don't shake it from the outside in. I shake it from the inside out. Don't shake it from the outside in. Shake it from the inside out. Don't shake it from the outside in. Shake it from the inside out. Don't sing some different song that you're not feeling now. Don't shake it from the outside in. Shake it from the inside out. You know that you got something that you want to sing about. Don't shake it from the outside in. Shake it from the inside out. Don't sing some different song that you're not feeling now. Don't shake it from the outside in. Shake it from the inside out. Don't shake it from the outside in. Shake it from the inside out. Don't shake it from the outside in. Shake it from the inside out. Don't sing a worried song if you're not worried now. Don't shake it from the outside in. Shake it from the inside out. I'm not saying don't play soft. I'm not saying don't play loud. I'm just saying don't shake it from the outside in. Shake it from the inside out. Don't shake it from the outside in. Shake it from the inside out. Don't shake it from the outside in. Shake it from the inside out. Don't sing a worried song if you're not worried now. Don't shake it from the outside in. Shake it from the inside out. And he brings it home at 7:31 exactly. Woo! Thank you guys for making this a really fun night. Thanks everybody for coming out. If you came out just to see me, I see a lot of friends out there. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
Gene Burnett, everybody. Thanks so much for that beautiful, heart-filled performance. Wish you could play another hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Gene does not perform very frequently at all in public these days. So as he said, go to GeneBurnett.com, check out his music, and support this spectacular local artist who's just the fabric of this community. And we're so glad to have him. Hope to have you again soon. Thank you so much. Tomorrow, Mimi Fox. In fact, the next 3 nights, world-class jazz guitarist Mimi Fox will be performing tomorrow with Jeff Adicott, fantastic bass player tomorrow, solo on Thursday,